Yeah, good evening, friends. It's really a delight to see all of you this evening, Monday evening after an extended holiday. We were just wondering what would be the response, but I'm very happy to see all of you here. And this being the 7th edition of our Corporate Accountants Meet, we were confident that yes, we will have a good participation, and thanks to all of you. My distinguished colleague on the Central Council, who got elected to the council first time in 2007, again 2013, Mr. Vijay Kumar Gupta, the chairman of the Committee for Members in Industry, who has been spearheading a lot of initiatives for the members in industry, conducting campus interviews in about 17 locations, handling 5,000 young CAs in campus is not an easy joke. You need to see him work hard, travel across the country for the orientation programs, ensure that all the concerns of the young CAs are taken care, especially in a scenario where the economy is sluggish, corporates are not hiring. Yes, there's an expectation from the members, the young CAs, to see that they get settled in a good corporate. Vijayji is doing a good job, and my compliments to him and congratulations to him for the good work he is doing for the members industry. And as he very rightly said, members industry is a very significant component today. More than 55% of our membership are today in the industry. We are aware, we are keen that we try to keep this in mind and drive our initiatives at the national level to cater to the members in the industry. Chairman of the Bangalore branch, Mr. Ravindranath. Bangalore branch has always been doing extremely well. Whenever I travel across the country, go around to various regions, the kind of activities what I see there, I can compliment you, Ravindranath, that Bangalore is doing an excellent job, and I'm proud to be a part of the Bangalore branch and part of all of you. Bala is one close friend of all of us. Whenever we invite him, he never says no. We invited him, sir, you should come for the 7th Corporate Accountants Meet, and he said, fine, Raghu, I'm there. And he has participated in a couple of other occasions for the Corporate Accountants Meet. And he's one person, a very simple, dedicated member of our profession, always willing to help us in any initiative. And I would like to compliment Bala for the kind of support Bala is providing to us. Kind of mentoring he does whenever he comes to Delhi on any professional work. He gives a call and says, Raghu, are you in Delhi? And he comes down and has a cup of coffee, gives a few ideas, and then signs off. That's how Bala is. And whenever Bala comes to Delhi, I look forward for his visits to the institute. Mr. P.V. Srinivasan, Vice President Corporate Taxation, Wipro, again a great source of support to the institute. Thanks to both our eminent speakers who joined us for this Corporate Accountants Meet. Secretary Mr. Allama Prabhu, C.S. Srinivas and Nitin, our regional council members. The brand new managing committee members, all the young dedicated members here, Naina Gadia, Pampanna, Shravan, Geeta, Shivram Bhatt, all of them have been newly elected to the managing committee. And very nice to have all of you. And friends, I deem it a honor and privilege to stand before you as the Vice President of the Institute. It's a great opportunity you've all given me to get elected first to the council, and then of course to my good friends like Mr. Vijay Gupta, who helped me to get elected to the Vice President of the Institute. It's been a great experience, a very pleasant experience, traveling around the country, traveling across the globe, meeting members of our profession, trying to understand their concerns, their expectations, their aspirations. And let me tell you, friends, it's been a brilliant experience. Before I quickly go to the presentation, I would just like to share a few thoughts of mine on this occasion, where currently the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is doing extremely well. As a profession, we're doing well. We are marching fast. 220,000 chartered accountants, 10 lakh students, 135 branches, 22 foreign chapters. Profession continues to be popular. We find a lot of youngsters joining the profession, and now with the direct entry having been introduced from November 2012, the response is excellent, and we find that the profession is doing extremely well. But yes, it's testing time for all of us, testing time for India as a country. The economy is not doing well, it's sluggish. Yes, as professionals, we have a very important role to play as consultants, maybe advising our clients as to how they should go about managing their affairs in a sluggish economy. And as members in the industry, you need to guide your management as to what are the short-term measures, long-term measures the company needs to adopt to see that you are able to face the challenges in a sluggish economy. But yes, the Finance Minister, the Prime Minister, the RBI Governor putting in their best efforts to set right the problem problems in the economy, and Bala would tell us what exactly is the picture, what is happening today, and how exactly way forward India would be. We are very keen to listen to Bala. As far as the infrastructure is concerned, the Institute is putting a lot of efforts. This year we have an ambitious plan. Next 18 months we plan to set up 100 reading halls across the country, because we realize in some of the other regions, reading halls are not very popular. Being a member of the Bangalore branch and also the southern region, I see that reading halls are a big success in south. So I thought, why don't we replicate it across the country, and the council has given us an approval to go ahead, and we plan to set up 100 reading halls across the country so that students can come to the institute and prepare for their examinations. We're also planning to set up high-tech computer centers, a few notches higher from the current computer centers what we have to cater to the ITT advanced training that the council has approved very recently. Friends, concerns are plenty. Companies bill has come in. Rule making is in progress. It is very shortly being put up for debate, opinions from the public. We at the institute are trying to see that how best the concerns of the profession are addressed. And maybe Srinivasan will take us through all the concerns for the profession. But we as an institute are aware of the concerns that are there, and we are very confident that we'll be able to work closely with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and see how best the interests of our professionals are protected. Other concern is the quality of the newly qualified CAs. The council had a strategy meeting last week, and we debated in great detail as to how best we could improve the quality of CAs. We are working closely with various government departments, with the Department of Post, converting of their cash system of accounting to accrual system accounting. We are conducting training programs across the country. We are working with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs for conducting investors awareness programs. The institute is embracing technology. Today we are providing e-learning to all the CPT students, IPCC and final students, which has become a big success. Very shortly we're launching a knowledge management portal for all of you. Click of a button, you can download information of your choice, videos of your choice, e-learning courses of your choice. We're also having Project Parivartan, an e-governance project which Infosys is partnering with the institute. They've done a 360-degree study, and very shortly you'll have an institute that will be paperless, and all of you could reach out to the institute sitting from the comforts of your home and offices. The discipline mechanism has been put on a fast track, and I'm happy to inform you that all the old cases filed before the institute, before 2006, has been completely cleared. Today we are taking up the cases only from 2007. We're putting our best efforts. We're traveling across the country, President, myself, and the members of the discipline committee to see that how best we're able to complete all the cases as early as possible. Only thing I would like to say is that the institute, as a PR exercise, we continue to do this exercise. We had the opportunity of meeting the Honorable President of India, Pranab Mukherjee, at Rashtrapati Bhavan, and the kind of impression what our President has about the institute, the members really, we feel very proud and happy. It was an exercise to meet him, to brief him about the profession, the opportunities there, and he was extremely delighted to know the kind of progress our profession has achieved. Friends, maybe next 10-15 minutes, I will take you through a very quick presentation about what are the global opportunities for the CAs, because it's absolutely essential for members in industry to just not restrict their opportunities to India. They should look beyond India. And I would like to tell you what are the opportunities for you across the world, what we as an institute are trying to do in this area, and that will help you to get a big picture of the profession around the world. We have about 21 chapters across the world, and out of which 8 are based in the Middle East region. So the activity is happening in the Gulf region, the Middle East region, that is where maximum members are there. In a place like Dubai, we have about 1,500 chartered accountants, Muscat about 600 CAs, Bahrain about 400 CAs, Abu Dhabi about 600 CAs. So a lot of activity is there in the Gulf region, and you find that members of our profession in the Gulf region are doing extremely well. Yes, the main reason why you find members going there is because of attractive pay packages. 3 times what the chartered accountant can earn is the pay packages being given to members who are settled abroad. Some of the top CFOs in a place like Muscat, the kind of salaries I think you and me would not have heard of in India. So there's plenty of opportunities that is there in the Gulf region, and all the 21 chapters of the institute are doing brilliantly well. This is the lineup of the chapters. What we have: Africa and the Middle East. We have about Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, Botswana, Doha, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, Kenya, Kuwait, Nigeria, Oman, Riyadh, Zambia. Our institute has a presence in all these places. Asia, we are having Indonesia, Port Moresby, and Singapore. Singapore is a happening place. More than 500 CAs are there. A few years back, 4 years back, not many CAs were there in Singapore. I had the opportunity of visiting Singapore, and then the Singapore Accountancy Commission has come into existence there, and we see a great opportunity for our members to look for a career in Singapore. In the Australasia Oceanic region, we have Melbourne and Sydney, we have chapters, and then we have the UK chapter. North America, we have Toronto and New York. These are the chapters of the institute. So you could reach out to any of these institutes. They have independent websites. They're also available as a link from the main institute website. They are trying to promote the brand of CA across the world. You go to a place like Abu Dhabi, I had the opportunity of meeting the CEO of Etisalat, that leading telecom player. He told me, Mr. Raghu, we're very happy with the quality of Indian CAs. Even though we have 100 CAs, 80 of them are from your institute. We have chartered accountants from Nepal, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, but we are very happy with the quality of CAs from India. So this goes to prove that the members of our profession are extremely talented, brilliant, and the global corporates are looking at CAs from India. So our chapters are going about promoting brand CA in most of these countries, and they're trying to see how best we can encourage more and more youngsters to get into the job opportunities in these places. And we have been conducting a lot of programs for our members there. Most of them are qualified from India and gone there and settled. We're conducting certification courses in IFRS. IFRS is a big success there, and professionals with IFRS expertise are able to pick up some excellent jobs. We are doing courses on valuation for them in various chapters. So under the aegis of the chapter, we are trying to help the members because there are a lot of peculiar issues for our members who are settled there, and we as an institute try to support them, handhold them, and give them a comfort that yes, we are there with you. In addition to that, these chapters also promote networking. Like all of us have met here, the members in New York meet at several locations and have an opportunity to network with each other. We have plenty of MOUs and MRAs that have already been entered into, and of course our members are, you can say that they're also promoting foreign direct investment into India. We conduct campus placement programs, as our chairman very rightly said, and our international placements have been a big success. 21 lakhs is the package that has been offered by a company with Al-Ghanem Industries in New Delhi for about 4 candidates in campus. And 2012 August, Olam International offered the highest salary, 16.7 lakhs per annum. So plenty of global corporates are coming to India, picking up chartered accountants and giving them fabulous salaries. And we also had a Gulf campus where corporates in the Gulf on video conferencing mode selected chartered accountants, and they were able to offer their services to corporates around the world. As I told you, the entire activity is happening in the Middle East, including GCC countries. We have an exclusive offer of the institute in Dubai. It's known as the Knowledge Village, the Dubai Knowledge Village. We have an exclusive office. We have a computer center. We have classrooms. We have a beautiful facility for the training of the students. And we have permitted chartered accountants in Dubai to train article clerks. It's the first location where we are permitted. So if you are a student in Dubai, you could take up articleship training. There's an office of the chapter. And we have this particular office managed by a regional director who's in charge of the entire Gulf region. You could see me there with the office bearers of the Dubai chapter. In their annual convention, more than 1,500 chartered accountants attend the annual convention in Dubai. The top dignitaries from the government, their local government, come and participated. And I tell you in French, it's a real delight to meet all of our members settled abroad. The kind of success stories what you come across when you meet them, talk to them. It's really a very interesting, experience. Then, as I told you, we are conducting IFRS training programs in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And with Abu Dhabi, we also have entered into a MOU with HCT, Higher College of Technology, wherein they are providing us an office space for us to have our institute to set up their training programs conducted by HCT, done jointly with the institute, and that has really helped us in a big way. We have also tied up with the College of Banking and Financial Studies, Oman. Then this provides an opportunity, capacity building of the Omani nationals, because today in Oman, they're moving toward Omanization. They want to see that less and less people get into the country. We are trying to address this issue. We are speaking to the government and talking to them as to how best our chartered accountants can play a difference. And yes, the response is extremely good, and we've got good support from the local government there. Then these are some of our major initiatives. We've done about 7 courses in IFRS in Dubai, 1 in Abu Dhabi and Bahrain, 1 on international taxation in Dubai again, and 1 and valuation in Dubai. All our certification courses are a big success in India, but these courses, specifically on IFRS, International Tax and Valuation, are a big success outside the country. Then other initiative is that we have examination centers. You can write your exam in Dubai and Muscat and Abu Dhabi. We put in a lot of effort. Getting an examination center in these places is not very easy. We have to convince the government, go about. Generally, president, vice president, we go there to meet the members there. We also have meetings lined up with the local government authorities, the Indian ambassador there. We try to tell them what is the need for them to permit articleship training, setting up examination center. And that is how we've been able to set up 3 centers, and we would like to set up examination centers across the country. We conduct GMCS classes, coaching classes for the students. We have computer centers also, institute-funded computer centers in the Gulf region. So these are the kind of support we are trying to give for all the members there and also for the students outside the country. Then we are also trying to launch more chapters in the Middle East, and we are also launching a course on forensic accounting and fraud detection. Then coming to the Asian experience, as I told you, 3 chapters, and Singapore is where a lot of things is happening. The Singapore chapter of the CA Institute licensed the CPA Singapore, now known as the Institute of Singapore Chartered Accountants, Singapore Accountancy Commission, and we would like to work out on work on some lines where members of our institute from India, when they go to Singapore, they get exemption in various subjects. Then these are the 2 chapters in Australia Melbourne and Australia Sydney, and we very shortly, the next month, we're going to Brisbane to inaugurate the new chapter in Brisbane. And I can tell you that Australia being a very important trading partner, the chapters host various inbound and outbound delegations. Europe is another success story. We have an MOU with the Institute of Chartered of England and Wales. We have been following the MOU very closely, and we are trying to see how members from UK can come to India and how members from India can go to UK. There are some concerns, but nevertheless, we find that many members have already registered for these programs. And in New Zealand also, we have signed a bilateral cooperation agreement with the Institute of Chartered of New Zealand. And with CPA Ireland also, we have entered into mutual recognition agreement. North America, Canada and US, that's in New York, we have 2 chapters. Canadian Institute of Chartered Accountants is the institute where we have entered into MOU with them. Major breakthrough is that our CA members can become members of the Canadian Institute by passing uniforms evaluation exam. Only one examination, they are able to get a degree there. And we are taking up a lot of issues with them, unification of the accounting profession in Canada, because a small country like Canada has multiple accounting regulators. I think we should be thankful to our seniors. We have only one accounting regulator in India, whereas in Canada you have multiple accounting regulators. New York, a lot of activities happening there, and there are plenty of members working in the chapters there. So we are working very closely for building up capacity of various accounting bodies around the world. We have helped Nepal setting up their examination system, Sri Lanka for setting up a peer review mechanism, and we've done ISA audits for them. Mongolia, we have helped them to come out with an entire accountancy training program. Djibouti, we have extended help in building local company accounting, auditing, taxation. Bahrain, we have created an institutionalized framework of specialized model of accountancy. Dubai, we have conceptualized specialized model for UAE nationals. Oman, we promote and develop the accounting profession in the Sultanate of Oman. So we have been doing a lot of activities to see that we are able to help the accounting regulators. International presence of the institute is very strong. Today, India is a country to reckon with. When you go to any of these international assignments as representative of the institute, yes, India as a country is looked upon with great respect. Today, institute is represented in IFAC, International Federation of Accountants. We have a board member and we have representation in various committees in IFAC. And even in CAPA, Confederation of Asian Pacific Accountants, India is represented, and SAFA, South Asian Federation of Accountants. And our relationship with all these 3 bodies, that is IFAC, CAPA and SAFA, is excellent, and India is looked upon with a lot of respect. We also have various other, like the Asian Oceanic Standard Setters Group, XBRL International, IN, and this is one photograph you see in Ghana, where I had the opportunity of participating in the meeting conducted there for all the African regulators in the African region. So friends, the only thing which I would like to say is that there are a lot of opportunities for our members, whether in industry or outside. We as an institute would like to promote brand CA continuously. We would like to engage with a lot of jurisdictions, governments outside the country. We would like to promote our brand CA and see that members of our profession are able to navigate around the world, look for job opportunities. Bala always used to say, why should you look only at Bangalore? Why don't you explore the world? And a company like Infosys today is present everywhere in the world. So I think as professionals, we have a lot of opportunities, and we are continuously working. We are having an international affairs department. You feel free to write to us. Any specific issue you have, you could write to us. We are doing a lot of dialogue with a lot of these institutes, Nepal, Bangladesh, Scotland, Tanzania. And yes, this is what we propose to the way forward, is to position Brand India as a CA, as a good brand. Look at exploring professional avenues in respective jurisdiction. Conduct more and more conferences and certificate courses. Encourage members to come back to the institute. Facilitate recruitments, promoting articleship abroad. Promoting single window grievance mechanism for members and students. Rendering e-enabled services. Facility for webinars for knowledge updation. And a knowledge management pool for members and students. Friends, this is in short a brief to tell you as to what is happening globally about the CA profession. We as an institute, what we are doing. We look forward for your suggestions, and we'll be very happy to sort of receive your suggestions so that we could implement the International Affairs Committee. To wind up, friends, I can only assure you, as the Vice President of the Institute, next year on the 12th of February, I will be having the opportunity to lead the profession. I would look forward for a lot of contribution from all of you from Bangalore. Yes, it's always there. You always look at your friends to support you and guide you. Any suggestions you have, please send a mail to me at vicepresident@ica.org. I'm also on Facebook. You can post your comments on Facebook, and we're very happy to take your suggestions. I can only assure you is I'll put in my best foot forward, put in all my energies at my command, and see that what best we could do for the institute. Because generally what happens when you go around the world and you say you're from Bangalore and you say you're from South, there's a lot of expectation from the members there. They say, yes, you're from South India. South India, people are very talented, people are very intelligent, and there's a lot of expectations from people coming from South, especially when you go to the northern region. The kind of, Vijay Gupta would agree with me, the love and affection what they show for the South is really high. Expectations are very high. And to see that we are able to match their expectations, your support, your ideas, your participation is very important. With these few words, I would like to thank the Bangalore branch for having invited me and for having all of you here. I'm available till the end of this program and also for dinner so that we could have an offline discussion on various issues concerning the profession. Thank you very much.